Good evening, everybody, and welcome to NerdgazmicGoodfellas presents The Drinking Corner. I'm your proprietor of entertainment today, Ryunn Eldred, and I am here with the competitors for this week's episode. We got the Boss Foss, Mr.
Hello there.
Retro,
Hello.
and it's your boy Chris.
Hello there, sir.
Today, these competitors will be talking about collectibles that they have gathered throughout their lifetime from childhood into adulthood, as well as stuff that they wish they would be able to collect. Before we jump into the theme, though, I'd like to start today off with a little bit of small talk. Boss Foss, we'll start with you. How has things been in the last week?
Well, let's just say the hangover the next day was a bit of an annoyance.
Oh yeah.
I
I
lost how
do-
many shots I actually
I
took.
do gotta say, you did take a lot of fucking shots in the last
Yeah.
episode.
I don't
Gotta
drink.
take my hat off to you, sir.
I really
Every-
don't drink, and yeah, no, I had a bit of a hangover the next morning.
It was worth it
everybody
though. It was fun.
everybody got a little too drunk in the last episode.
And I was
I
sitting
was-
there
I was a
sipping on a
little warm.
Budweiser, trying to
We're
make
all
a can
sitting
of
there.
Budweiser
We're all
last for
sitting
like
there
2
with
hours.
we're all
So,
sitting there with
with
our
that being
whiskey.
said, my drink tonight is a Coca-Cola,
go.
but I do have the bottle of Jack with a Blues Brothers shot glass for
Oh,
when you
yeah.
guys want me to take a shot. But I am
So
only
some
taking
Jack and
a
Coke.
total of 4 shots, if I can remember that it's 4.
Hey, that's good. That's pretty good.
I
Four
got
shots.
I got shit to do in the morning, so I really can't get too fucking hammered. Other than that, it was a long week with work. I'm really tired, but I'm really excited for the weekend.
All right.
And oh yeah, I have to fix my Xbox's connection to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
You still have to, or you did?
Oh, I have to.
Oh shit.
I bought a Ethernet cable to just hardwire the thing in because it's not wanting to connect to my Wi-Fi. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to piss off my wife and change the Wi-Fi name and password, and just have to reconnect every single device in the house once again because we just finished reconnecting everything, and the Xbox. As soon as we finished, the Xbox is like, I don't want to connect anymore. You need to check the network. Like, I'm going to fucking kill it. Okay. I'm done.
All right, let's move on to John. How have you been in this last week?
It's been all right. I've been actually really happy. Yeah, for certain reasons, you know. But
You
just
know.
been,
You're welcome. You're
kind of
welcome.
feeling them butterflies a little bit. It's a nice feeling. It's a good feeling. But I've been happy, man. Just enjoyed my 3 days off from work, and today was a really good day. I was actually only there for I got out at 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, I know. I heard
That's
that
crazy, bro.
more than just you got sent home
Yeah.
early.
Yeah. I don't want it to be a habit though, I want to
Nope.
work and make my hours. It's starting to reflect on my checks, and I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I'm
No
glad I'm
bueno.
starting. I'm glad I'm starting to DoorDash on top of working
Yeah,
because
shit, I'm about ready to start
my
doing it.
my paycheck also reflected on how slow and bad our business is getting.
That's why I strongly recommend you do what I do. Road.
Yeah, I'm heavily considering on jumping in for either Lassen View or another school, the high school we went to. John Retro, what are you drinking upon today?
Oh,
What
I am
is your-
drinking upon
what is your
this
poison?
fancy, fabulous juice of MD 2020. It is Orange Jubilee.
What's
And
MD?
It's all right. I mean, when I was growing up, dude, I
So
thought
what
it was
is
like
it?
vodka. Yeah, well, I thought it was vodka, but I guess it's a wine with just
Oh.
like a bunch of different artificial
John,
flavors.
you were supposed to let us know that this was supposed to be the wine episode.
I didn't know. I thought this was like alcohol, bro. Like hard alcohol. And then I started reading it, and it says grape wine with natural flavors and artificial color. So yeah, Orange Jubilee, and I'm mixing it up with little Sunny D. vodka seltzer. It's really good if you like
I need
that
to try
seltzer
one.
shit.
I need to try one of those.
It's really good, dude. Some Sunny D, like shit, got me hooked.
Now, before
But
I
yeah.
jump, but yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
yeah.
Good week.
Now,
Good week
before
all
I
around.
jump into the final contestant and see how he's been doing, I would like to let the listeners know that there is a viewable version of the podcast you can find on the NerdgazmicGoodfellas YouTube channel, as well as finding this audibly through any of your podcast streaming devices. It's your boy Chris. How have you been since the last podcast episode, which has been more than Will you stop mimicking my Italian hands, David?
I
fucking
wasn't.
see-
No, I went
see
DJ. I
you
was
doing
doing
it.
a
Oh,
that was all I did. And
Oh,
then I went to
oh.
rest my hand. I wasn't mocking it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Chris, tell me how
I've
you're
been-
doing, buddy.
I've been really good, man. You know, just focusing on work and all that good stuff. Just, you know, just been chilling, man. Not really a whole lot's been going on. Just trying to work on my mental health and all that good stuff, and been in a
Feeling
good mood.
those emotional butterflies like Retro does.
Trying to work on your mental health, Chris. Oh
Hey,
man.
mental health's a
You know
very
what?
important thing to work on.
You know what? If you need anybody, man, we're all here for you. Just gotta throw
Oh.
that out there.
Oh man, I
You
love
know.
you guys.
You ever need to talk, buddy?
I don't know you, but I love you too.
And
Yeah,
it's
like
your
Ryunn
bo-
said, it's very important.
Of course. But I've been good, man. Thank you for asking.
This is gonna be a very fun episode to watch because I'm gonna increasingly get pissed off at David.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Chris,
John,
what do
you should join in.
What is your poison today?
Well, before we started, I had a few Jack and Cokes, but right now I am just sticking with some beer. I'm drinking Michelob Ultra, the superior light beer is what some might call it.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
I've had a Michelob Ultra.
That's not bad.
Yeah, they're not really bad at all. And what they're only like how many calories, bro? Like just
It's 95 calories.
95
in a
calories
can,
and there's
like
only like freaking
2.6 carbs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can drink all that kind of shit and not worry about getting a
Getting a beer
little
gut.
belly.
Beer
Yep.
gut.
Beer gut.
Well, to throw in my tidbit of updating, I've been doing very well as well. Going on 2 weeks now without an actual day off if you count door dashing, but such an easy job. Is it really work? With YouTube stuff wise, Nerdgasmic Goodfellas, we are finishing out Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. I just started doing the live streams for Arkham Asylum. The other day when I was hanging out with Retro, we went through and checked out about how long it should take to live stream each of the games if I were just focusing on doing missions, which will take about 5.5 days. So as long as I'm live streaming every day for at least 2 hours, I should beat all three of the remaining Arkham games by the time Suicide Squad will be able to be pre-installed, and we will be able to start putting out Suicide Squad videos the day the game is released, and still be entirely co-op.
Player.
I don't have a working
Just
Xbox right
throwing it
now,
out there.
so
I believe it's going to be cross-play as well.
Dude.
I'm not buying that
fun,
on a
super
different
fun.
console.
That's actually reasonable. I wouldn't either because that makes communication a little harder. But apart from the Arkhamverse and heavily throwing myself into Batman lore for the last few weeks, everything else is going good. I am in the process of writing 2 different scripts for skits, one of which I'm really excited about because I will be working with the Boss Foss on one, which I haven't talked to you about yet, but I'm going to be using you on one of them, which it's a small rule, just a small rule, nothing big, but I'll get to that when the writing's done. So that way I can work with you on it. The game that we were creating off of the last episode Chris was a part of, and what makes a horror game, still making work on that. I'm going to be throwing in character design here real soon as I'm like plotting out how I want everything to kind of run and operate. And I'll be able to give an official update on that probably around the time the animation for the drinking corner is done as well, which should be by next week. Because I talked to, do I have the thing pulled
Really?
up here?
That's
I don't
nice.
have Discord. Oh, I do have Discord pulled up. Alberta Art mentioned that it's going to be done probably by next week.
That's really cool. Do you have like an idea of how it's going to be, or are you just kind of like waiting to see?
Yes, I kind of gave a brief description of what I was looking for. I
Yeah.
am giving the artist some creative freedom on how to make it all look, but I do have a general design because, as you can see in Boss Foss's section of the stream, we do have kind of what the logo naturally looks like, and I wanted to keep it close to that. But the way it's animated will be an actual like neon sign, a different background, and everything.
That's so cool, bro.
So it's gonna be
Excited to
interesting.
see that. That's really cool.
It's gonna be nice. I'm very excited for it. And I today am drinking upon lovely, I'll throw it out of the blur, Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey Honey, but primarily drinking water because I am experiencing food poisoning and I don't want to really throw my stomach a curveball today. That being said, though, now that we're done with our small little update, everybody is going to take a ceremonious start of the podcast. So cheers to good health
Cheers.
and a wonderful
Here's
podcast.
good sirs.
Ooh. Love it.
God dang.
Ah,
So,
now to make a Jack and Coke.
Oh man, that takes me back. Oh.
so to start us off, I'm gonna pretty much give you guys a preview of what I'm looking for in this podcast. This will be the first episode of the season that will be judged, given points, and there will be a winner. To reiterate one of the curveballs, Mr. Retro was the winner of season 1. Season 2 went shittily, so we weren't able to extract his rewards from season 1 into season 2, so we're bringing him here to season 3. John has the power of veto, which means he could take whoever I announce as the winner and say, pick someone else. Or at the start of another podcast episode, he could take control. Well, not or, and at the start of another person's podcast episode, he could say, you're not hosting, I'm the host, and completely override somebody's episode. So those are the rewards that Retro has for this season that he could use at any point in time. So let's dive in. Today's episode will be on collectibles from our youth and adulthood. I have some examples of some of the stuff I have. I am hoping that if I do this correctly, you guys can see everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are some of the collectibles I've collected in my kind of young adulthood. As you guys can see here, this is a lot of my Fallout stuff. Have a Fallout towel, some propaganda posters, a couple of hats. This was a statue figuring for the intelligence, a beer cozy, which
Nuka-Cola. Oh my god.
that
That's
got
so cool.
that got taken from me, and I'm really upset because I loved that
real.
cozy. I do have the gloves. The gloves are in my car. A friend of mine and John's has my cookbook for this right now. And then I have some other Fallout related stuff too that's not in this picture but is in storage right now. I have one of the tubs rubber duckies of a Nuka-Cola Power Armor rubber ducky. And then I have the small guns bobblehead from Fallout as well. Here you can see I have like a pre-order thing. It comes with a Hitman rubber ducky, a bullet. You can see the Hitman's coin in a steelbook case. I do collect steelbooks of games. I have a couple of them here on my desk that I can show you guys after the slideshow That's a better look at the rubber ducky.
That's
Uh,
so
something new that I'm collecting,
Woo!
Magic cards, because
Yeah,
our
boy.
good friend Mr. Retro is going to be teaching me how to play Magic. I got a little sister from one of my favorite horror games, BioShock. I have these vintage Marvel posters of Spider-Man, Carnage, Venom. I think I have one of Electro somewhere.
Why did you not show these to me yet, Tim?
What?
What?
I have a little chibi art statue of Ash Williams from Evil Dead 2.
Dude.
I have a little pin collection because I love pins. I have like a whole baggie that has more than these. I also collect necklaces as I have Gears of War cog tags and an Assassin's Creed pendant. Here you can see my Resident Evil pops. I have all of them from the Resident Evil series. I got another steel book of Gears of War here. You can see some of the games I used to have. This is from a long time ago. I don't live in this apartment anymore. I got a comic book collection. I have the original. It's not like old school original print of Action Comics, but this comic that is here in the front is the original Superman comic. And it has the certificate of authenticity inside the sleeve for it. I have other little collectible stuffs, like right there. There is
Oh,
a
I got
movie
you give me that
replica. I did give you this tiki.
Leo-
I gave you
Leo
the
tiki
tiki
cup?
cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you actually look hard in the background, that poster of Heath Ledger's Joker is like one of my favorites, and I don't know what happened to that.
Damn. That's dope.
And then, like right behind the hat is the South Park Stick of Truth video game map poster. I collect posters, as you'll see in a couple of photos. I collect the Gears of War. I collect a lot of Gears of War stuff. These were the Rockstar cans for Gears of War 4.
God, I drank so.
There is
many of
like
those.
my entire Gears of War 4 collection of like the perk cards, the game guide, Gears of War 4 cog tags, stickers, the steel book. Here's the poster collection. So this was my first apartment. You can see the Joker poster again.
Is that young Brian?
That is very young Brian.
Oh my God, I can tell it's him, dude. That's cool.
I was hoping he'd be in this episode so he could see it too.
What's up, Brian? Wish you were here, man.
Wish you were here, Brian. I'm sorry you have to deal with tweakers showering in your bathroom at work. I collect video game statues. Let me zoom in on this. As you can see in this photo, we got Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 3. We got Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 8. Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. A Stan Lee bobblehead and old Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed Revelations. Here we got another Solid Snake. We got Tiny Tina from Borderlands 3. And then we got Leon from Resident Evil 2. And we got a little joint right here that I forgot was right there. So yeah, drugs. Here is another picture of my Assassin's Creed collection. As you can see me in assassin robes. I have a replica sword of Altair Al-Bahad, all the Resident Evil games, plus my all of the Assassin's Creed games, plus the Assassin's Creed wallet. Right back there, you can see I have some board games. I have the Mass Effect Monopoly, a Disneyland Monopoly. I think that one at top is like Jumanji or something.
Looks like it says Munchkin.
Does that say Munchkin?
I think so, yeah. Anyway.
More of my pops. I had to pull these off of my Instagram, but here's some of my pop collection. I was going really good on a lot of the South Park. I had all the first series South Park. I have the only series of Resident Evil again. I collect a lot of gaming pops, as you can see with the 2 Assassin's Creeds and the Lara Croft.
You got Stewie up in there.
And then I got an autographed Jeff Goldblum pop for Jurassic Park. And then my favorite collectible of all time is Emotional Damage.
Don't you?
Oh my god.
For those of you who are
Ow.
listening,
Oh God!
right
Why?
now is
You know, I
one of the
saw that
pictures-
before you pulled it out.
one
but I
of the
was like,
pictures
oh
that
my
you can
God.
feel,
Yes.
and I hate it. It's a picture of
Yes.
somebody with nail clippers on their front 2 teeth.
Oh
And
my
this is a
God.
picture that circulates our group chat from time to time. Whenever we
Crazy.
see it, we will send it just to screw with people, and I hate it.
Ooh. And then collectible wise, we do have channel merch like the Nerdgasmic Goodfellas bath mat
Channel merch.
and our old school t-shirts. Back when it was all of us split into teams with Team Rooney Tube, which was mine, Team Demons of Rosgreaves, which was David's. We had Team Aquatic Awesomeness, which was Otto Otter, one of our old founding members who I haven't talked to in a while, but I really hope he's doing good. I'm gonna clip this bit and send it to him. We miss ya, Otto. But yeah, so these were examples of what I had. Again, like as I said earlier, I do collect like steel books, like with Halo.
I want a shirt.
Back for Blood, which I realize everything's blurring it out. I got an autographed Rey Mysterio WWE 2K22 case.
You should have a Death Stranding one sitting out.
I have a Death Stranding one that David returned to me, and then I've also started collecting video game cover pops. Come on, show it, stop blurring my background. There we go. As you can see, Batman Arkham Asylum game pop. I got the Halo Combat Evolved and the Crash Bandicoot one as well. So those are some of my collectibles that I wanted to use.
Some of your collectibles.
Oh, I have a lot.
Spent like an
more.
hour and a half showing us everything you own, bro. You just blew us out of the water. You win the podcast.
Okay.
that?
Well, you've heard it
How
here,
about
ladies
that?
and gentlemen.
Your winner today
Decided.
is Tim.
But yeah, no, that's like a little fraction of like some of the stuff I collected, because I know some of the things I collect are going to be brought up with like Boss Foss and you, John. So I didn't want to go into everything. But another topic that we'll have besides stuff we do own is stuff we wish we could collect. Which for me, something I wish that I had the money to spend and collect would be retro game consoles. That is something I've been slowly trying to build up as I've just finished getting every generation of PlayStation. And I am one generation away from having all the Xboxes and some other things as well. As well as, having video game accurate armor. I would really love to get like Commander Shepard's N7 armor to be wearable, or like Mandalorian Stormtrooper armor, stuff like that. Real nerd shit. Now, because John is being the one that is just like completely disregarding everything I'm saying, and he's getting deducted his non-imaginary point, we will start with Mr. Retro.
Oh,
and
I'm
as
listening to
he goes
everything you're
through.
saying, buddy.
So, Retro, why don't you kick us off with everything that you've collected from childhood, adulthood, and things you wish you could have?
Oh man, we gotta do everything all at once. How about we break it up a little bit?
Okay,
So
we'll
doesn't
break
have to
it
wait
up.
for-
We'll break it up into stuff you collected from childhood.
Yeah, let's do that. All right. So first thing I got are my wee little box collection, because I'm a weirdo and I like collecting cool little boxes. So let's see here. I'll kind of stack them up on top.
You
I'll give
collect
a little-
weird little boxes. Is that like a
little-
bread box on the
little
bottom?
random boxes and stuff. This is all I got right now that I could find. I do have a few more put away, but
I am very
bread,
curious
a
on
bread
the
box.
top,
What do you mean? Which one? The one on the bottom?
the base that looked like a bread box for a second, the way it was curved, but it looks more like a chest now that I'm actually looking at it.
Yeah, it's like a nice little chest. Got a bunch of random little shit in it, and a lot of. Let's see what we got. Card cases, protective card cases, random shit. Oh, I got this box for my dad actually. got some of his old pocket knives in it and lighters and all kinds of crazy shit. But yeah, that's one of my boxes. So this one, my mom had this boyfriend. He was a fucking dum dum, but he was kind of cool. He made cool shit like this. This is the box that he made me. It's got a little slide top. What's in there? Nothing.
Are those bottle caps that are on
Coinal.
this side?
Yeah. So what I was doing, I bought a big fat pack of Budweiser when I was a teenager, and I just started like hot gluing them to the sides and the top, and it's got a belt buckle embedded into it. Cool little horse belt buckle in there.
Very cool.
And yeah, so I still have, let's see, I still got this side to finish right here. Guess I need to start drinking Budweiser again for a little while.
Well, I mean, you did last episode.
And I need
so,
to
yeah.
replace one of the bottom
bottle caps.
Yeah, I put bottom pegs. So that is one thing that I do want to start collecting is bottle caps, because I want to start making like bottle cap wind chimes.
I was gonna say you're preparing for the nuclear wasteland.
Yeah, it's my my currency, collecting currency for the future. Let's see. Yeah, my mom got it like really into making wind chimes and stuff, and so that was one of my ideas for a wind chime was different bottle caps, and it sounds really cool when the wind's blowing. They clank all together and shit. So this is one of my favorite boxes. I do not remember where I got it, but it's a nice little.
I like the wood.
Yeah, it's got a nice pattern on it. So this is cool. I used to collect belt buckles and stuff. I thought I had a lot more than this, but just an old school little belt buckle. This one though, I got from my girlfriend's, my ex-girlfriend. Her dad had a lot of really cool old school belt buckles. Budweiser belt buckle right here.
I am seeing a common theme.
Yeah, you
want to be sponsored by Budweiser.
Yeah, I guess he used to work at the WB lot, and he got this belt buckle from the WB lot a long time ago.
That's cool.
He was like security or some shit. Yeah, so it's like legit, dude. And yeah, just got some random shit. I used to collect guitar picks, which is another thing that I have in my boxes. This is one of my favorite guitar picks right here.
That is actually really sick.
That's sick.
Yeah. An old buddy of mine used to call me Frankenstein, and he gave me this pick when I was in high school.
Is it because you had to have your wang stitched back on as a child? And they accidentally stitched it upside down.
I think I showed you this last time you were here. One of the last times you were here. That's in my box right now. It's a 50 cal bullet replica, and it's a little
pocket knife.
Yeah, I think I showed you that when you were here last time.
Yeah, I made the joke about shooting it into somebody and then pulling it out and stabbing them.
This is let's see. So here's another box. This one's really old.
I was gonna say you can see the wear and tear on it.
Yeah, this one. I think this was my first box that I started collecting. It's got a little flippity flat.
Latch.
A lot of guitar picks. A lot more guitar picks. But none is cool.
But do you even play guitar retro? No.
I do sometimes.
Sometimes.
All right, so those are my boxes. Not too many, but I'd like to start collecting more.
It is a very interesting childhood collectible. I do give you that. That is something I've never seen or heard of in terms of people when they collect stuff. Like most people when they're kids, they collect like action figures, rocks. Yeah. Guitar picks is a little like understandable as a childhood one, but the boxes was a really good curveball that I actually really liked.
Well, thank you, good sir. All right, so this wasn't picking up last time, but hopefully
it picks up the foil.
Oh, there we go. There we go. So these are from Japan. My buddy went to Japan in high school and fucking brought these back to me. And there's all Japanese writing on it and all that kind of crazy shit. So these are just right here. What I'm going through now are just things that I've had since I was really young. You know, like high school and younger. Dude, when you showed me that friggin' those cases of X-Men cards and all that kind of shit that you have,
Oh, the binder full
Bro.
of Marvel. Yeah, see,
blew my mind. I'm surprised that wasn't on your list, bro. Honestly.
well, as I said
Uh,
beforehand, I know you collect cards, and I didn't want to bring up stuff I knew
yeah,
you guys were gonna
Here's a-
showcase.
here's a bunch of them right here. That's really all I got.
I was like, didn't I
those are
give
the
you like a
cases.
couple of sleeves out of my Marvel cards or something? Or no?
No, I don't think so.
I think you were supposed to look through them with me, and I was gonna give you a couple sleeves for looking through them with me and helping me on like organizing them.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. Good old Wolverine, baby.
Good
Nice.
old Wolverine.
Damn, which honestly, I can't wait to see Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds in
Reynolds.
Deadpool 3, bro. In that classic costume right there.
I
God,
know,
can't-
just seeing the set photos that got leaked out, I was like, I had a whole nerdgasm.
All right, let's see here. So this right here was in my grandma's hutch since I was like freaking born. I don't
Is that a knife?
know. Yeah, I don't know what the stone is, but it's a stone carved knife.
That is
that?
majestically beautiful.
Yeah, isn't that badass, dude? And I don't know like where it came from, what it is, but it's stone. It
That
reminds
is
me of like the White Ranger dagger back on Power Rangers. If y'all
Look at
youngins know what Power Rangers is, because I know that was a little before your time.
Leave it to John to
Still
keep
on,
things
isn't it?
very retro.
Retro, bro. Why you
But
tripping?
isn't Power Rangers still a thing? Like it's still a show
Probably.
at times.
Probably. Actually, I think
off
they
of it.
brought back like all the original.
Yes,
Power
they
Rangers.
just like I want to say like 2-3 years ago did a huge crossover where they brought in like every generation of Power Rangers.
Yeah, it was nuts.
It
bro.
was
I
like
watched-
shortly
I watched that shit.
before the White Ranger died.
Yeah. The green and White
Green.
Ranger.
Yes.
Freaking, I want to say Tommy. I believe it was Tommy. I don't remember his actual name, but yeah, he was badass, dude. What else I got?
Are you just going through all your collectibles? or is
Here's
this-
another little retro thing right here. You youngins might know as the.
So what's on it? What's on your floppy
joke?
disk?
What was your joke, David? That was pretty
Oh,
good.
it's the save game icon.
It's an actual save game icon.
It's a real life save game icon.
See, when John's on his deathbed,
Oh.
he's gonna pull that out and just press right in the middle, and he's gonna revert back to his last save, which is gonna suck because we're gonna have to do this whole podcast over again and everything. Like I'm gonna have to remember all this.
So that would probably be when I was like 10 years old. 'Cause
What's
this was
on
when
it?
I was 10 years old. So I wrote, wow. It was crazy.
We can't
So
see
I
it. So
was-
what does it say?
When I was 10, it's John's disc Back to School Night, which was a story I was writing when I was
Is
10.
that a penis?
And then no, what? Oh, hey, it does kind of.
Again, it does
Oh.
look like a penis.
It's the neck of a guitar, bro. No,
Okay.
no, it's just some sticky tape shit on there. I don't know. But anyway, I got 2 stories that I was writing when I was like 10 years old. And
Do you
honestly,
have
I
a
want-
floppy
I-
disk reader?
Rune, Timbo, I want you to read the Back to School Night one and like help me revise it and rewrite it. I think we could do
Sure,
something.
you just gotta dust off your old 1974 MSX, like, you know.
I'm sure there's something that you could copy floppy disks to.
Modern floppy to
Disk.
USB.
There is a thing that
There
you
is
can
a way.
plug into the
Okay.
USB to read the floppy disk.
Yeah. All right, and I don't want to waste any more time, really, but let's see. Sorry.
You're not wasting time, you're earning points.
Oh shit! All right, so check this out. Tim. So this one I haven't shown you yet because I know you'd probably try to steal it from me. But it's a official Joe Montana career set box. This is
Oh
going
my
for the
God.
gold right here.
Hey
This
guys,
is my kiss ass points.
I'll be right back. All you hear is a loud knock in John's door.
So
Well, that does
so
get
it has
you.
all the cool little certificates and such that come with it. And then
I give you credit. That gives you some bonus points there. I am
I am
genuinely
on
shocked
my
by
knees
that.
kissing ass right now.
You are just double Indian
So it's weird,
burning,
dude. It's like this is his like entire
like legacy set.
life career legacy set. It's really cool. I'll kind of flip through. I don't know if you guys can see it well. So they got a picture of him as a friggin' baby, even. That's how it starts. But then there's like college days and high school days and stuff. And just kind of like all different kinds of
Nice.
Dude, that is absolutely phenomenal.
So there's
You
3.
gotta show Rich that.
I was thinking about bringing it into Rich. I wanted to do that first. So this was the deck I just went through. So there's 3 decks altogether of his official career, and they're
That
all
is
like gold.
phenomenal.
They're all gold.
I would
lined.
keep an eye on it. Like no, like not actually joking. I would be very careful bringing that into work.
Oh, yeah. I
Not
know.
because of the employees, but because of your customers.
Yeah, they'd see that shit and be like, Snort? No, I trust my customers. They're good people.
I don't.
There it is.
Bunch
There
of
he is.
scumbags.
So let's see here. I'll just kind of like flip through a few different.
How did you get that, if you don't mind me inquiring?
Yeah,
Because you're not a
yeah,
Niners fan, so I don't see you buying it. But I am curious on how you acquired that.
I need to go get some more wood for the fire here in a little bit. What? Yeah, I know. Cool, huh? Yeah, she was looking at the knife. What is this? Do you know? What kind of stone is it?
Oh, okay.
It's like Pawn.
It's
It's
a
like
knife.
it's like Pawn Stars over here. He's getting it all certified and checked
Quartz?
out first.
Here, let me
So
call my
mom,
stone
mom
knife
says
guy.
she thinks it's quartz.
Ooh.
Which
Nice.
I don't know.
Looks reasonable for quartz,
Have
since
to get-
quartz
have to
is
get
a
checked out.
pure white stone.
Can be, yeah.
I don't know. That's grandma's. That was in grandma's cabinet. Yeah, for like ever. Anywho, yeah. So, boom, good old Joe Montana.
So again, how did
I got
you
this. So what was I? Okay, yeah. Sorry about that.
how did you
So
acquire
my
that?
mom
Since I know
my
you're
mom had a really good friend who she's not here anymore. She passed away a long time ago, but her husband was really cool and like would always tell me all kinds of cool stories and shit and he was I think he was a Niners fan and he still gave this to me. What happened?
nothing.
Oh my god, what happened?
Nothing
Hold on.
happened.
We're still
We're
here.
here.
Sorry, Facebook came up. It was quiet and then Facebook came up. So yeah, it was her husband, but his name was Kenny, and he was hella badass, dude, and would always tell me all kinds of cool shit. He was like, you know what? I bet if you keep this and just like keep it in good condition, one day it'll be worth a good or a pretty penny or whatever he said. I think that's what he said.
I'll give you
So-
tree fitty.
Depends on who you ask.
I don't know. Yeah,
I
like
can-
I don't
I can
know
give
what
you-
I haven't checked.
If we were to buy it on
Oh,
Amazon,
Look at that.
do you want me to tell you how much it is?
It's probably not that much, is it?
Amazon's selling it for $23.99.
Damn.
If you sell it on
Ew,
eBay,
nothing.
There are a few that are going for 60 and a few that are going for 120.
So just
Hmm.
wait until you're an old man.
Well, I'm gonna give it to my son. I'm gonna tell him to give it to his kid, or
Until it's worth
just,
something.
yeah, just keep it in the family until one day and keep good condition because I've had it in that box. I used to have a rubber band around it, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that because
Over time,
eventually over time it'll imprint, and yeah, I don't want to do that. But so yeah, that's pretty much all my cool shit. I do have comic books and stuff, but I didn't grab any more. This one, believe it or not, I got from the Dollar Tree like years ago when I was a kid, dude.
old school Spawn
Yeah.
comic.
Yeah, dude. And it's a really good quality comic book too. And yeah, I was like 8, 9 maybe when I got that from the Dollar Tree. So,
All right.
yeah.
So does that
That's all
conclude
we got
your
going,
input
man.
for childhood collectibles?
That concludes my, yeah. I got a lot more that I could show, but I don't have anything out here with me.
Is that all your
Other
collectibles
thing,
that you have
that's
with you?
That's a chunk that I have with me. I have some shit put away, and some things I just don't want to like
Dig
bring
to
out.
find.
I
So
just don't
should
wanna
we
have to,
should
like,
we just
bring
show
all my
all of our collectibles that we have?
Well, those were all like childhood as like
Well,
per
that's why
that.
I was asking. It was like, is that all of his collectibles? Because it sounded like he was saying that was everything.
Yeah,
that he had
yeah,
prepared.
that's pretty much everything I'm gonna be showing at the moment. If we had more time, I could go on and on, but
We're still making great time.
yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Another thing that I do really want to collect, and is what you were saying, is old consoles and stuff. I do have a handful of older consoles.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know I've been to your house and you have
Yeah.
I think the
I have
Dreamcast.
no, that is one that I've always wanted. Always wanted a freaking Sega Dreamcast, dude. But I don't have any Segas. I don't have a Sega Genesis, Dreamcast, none of that shit. But I have a Nintendo, a regular Nintendo Super. I got a 64. I did have a little Game Boy, but I got like the Switch, and then PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation 1. I really want to get one. But I got a PlayStation 2, 4, and 5, and then the Xbox 360 and the one. But eventually I want to have just like one of every console, put them away, and just be able to play them whenever I want. Because, it's fun to switch it up. And I do want to have like a retro game night one of these days, and maybe bring your video capture card and record some shit.
So I'm gonna let you know right now, when I picked up my PS5, if you're looking for a Sega Dreamcast, I highly recommend going to Gold Exchange.
Gold, I almost said Dollar Tree again. Gold Exchange.
Go
yeah.
to the Dollar
Go
Tree.
to the Dollar Tree,
Get a
bro.
Sega
I was,
No, no,
Dreamcast.
no, listen.
absolutely
You want to go?
thinking
You want to
the
go to
Gold
Dollar
thing,
Tree? You're gonna
and I
ask
said
for
the Dollar
Joe.
Tree.
Ask
Gotta
for
ask
Joe.
for
Joe has
Ask for
Joe has
Joe.
a Dreamcast for sale. It's a good price, guaranteed. You gotta love it. It's gonna be huge.
Lead him in the back.
Huge. It's gonna be huge.
Huge.
That was
All right.
damn. Hey,
Since we're
bro, I give you credit. That is a damn good Trump impression, brother.
I know he just earned a bonus point for his Trump impression.
That was good. He should.
All right, since we're concluding out Retro's childhood collectibles, we're gonna move on over to ItsYaBoi.
It's your
Since
boy.
since I have the pictures for yours, I'm gonna go ahead and screen share again.
Sitting over
So
there falling asleep, bro.
that
So quiet.
we can jump to what we have for him.
Was definitely getting worried that you were dead.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
know he's really quiet.
Say something.
So, Chris, we'll start off with this picture. Go ahead and explain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the original trilogy on fucking VHS. That was when they first came out. My grandma gave me those. I've had them since I was like 12, dude, and I never used them. I don't have a VHS, so but that's still super cool
I
when they
got
like
you.
first
I
came
got you,
out.
bro.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll let you borrow
So
my VHS.
this is how I'm gonna base your points on this one, cause I love the vintage VHS, and those are in primo condition.
Thank you. I know. I take good care of them.
Do you
Which
have the
one?
Do you have the cover that they go into though?
Yes. Yes. It's somewhere in the garage. I don't know why they're not fucking in it, but I'm just stupid.
Which one
I
is
was
your
gonna say
favorite?
they should just be in the fucking case.
Which
You know.
which one is your favorite?
Oh God.
You better say it. You better say it.
Probably Return of the Jedi. 100%. I don't know. It's Empire Strikes Back is really good too. I think A New Hope is really good, but they started just.
Balls. No one likes that movie.
It's all right, you know.
All right,
Got-
let's jump into your next picture, because I am also blown away at the Coca-Cola. Like, you got an old school limited edition Disney Celebrate Mickey Coca-Cola
Yeah.
bottle, and all
Yeah,
three of these are unopened, which also is amazing too.
Yep, I got those from my cousin. I bought the Battle of the Bay ones, but they gave me the Mickey one for free just because I paid a pretty all right for the Battle of the Bays. But yeah, I think that's just super cool. I don't know what year the Battle of the Bays are, but I think, let me see. I think it says the year on the says 2003 for the Mickey Mouse one, and let me see if it says a year on these ones.
Yeah, because I was
This
gonna
one
say
says,
that it looks like a 75-year anniversary for the Mickey Mouse one.
yeah, and then the Battle of the Bay ones, not really seeing a 1993 for the Battle of the Bay ones.
Damn. 93?
Yep.
Still younger than John.
That was a good year. I was still shitting my pants back then.
Yeah. And then I have the original Friday movie. That was when that first came out on DVD. And then my Game Boy.
I will say I absolutely love the fact that you brought up the Friday.
And you know what?
DVD.
You know what, Chris or Tim, zoom in on the little tab on the Friday right there. That the outer black tab that kind of has a little hill bump, you know, that little hump right there by the sea on the
Right here.
right there. So that right there, I can legit say that. Damn, bro. Okay.
Sorry, I thought you wanted to get down to the very midnight
well,
pixel.
When he said it's an original, I can back him up by saying he's absolutely right. It's an original because it has that tab. Because DVDs used to have that little pop tab on the end, and you kind of
Yeah,
like
it's all
lift it up and
cardboard.
pop it open, right? Is that how it goes?
Yep, and
I
it's
believe-
cardboard
so
too.
yeah, so that shit right there, dude. I can tell it's an actual original Friday. That's badass.
That is actually really
And that movie came out like early '90s too, I think.
Yep.
And it's
I
one
was
of
way
Ice
too young when I
best.
watched Friday. Oh my god, I was way too
Yeah, same. Oh, that is I'm not gonna sit here and act like an expert on this guy. A friend gave me this. I guess he was at Walmart in town. But it is a signed picture of Jerry Robertson. I have no clue what position he played. I didn't even know who he was when given the photo. But it is still really cool and it means a lot to me.
So really
It was Jerry Robinson.
really cool fun
Where's
fact.
my phone?
You are getting bonus points for this picture
There it is.
because I was at Walmart when he was there at Walmart giving autographs, and I'm not a Raiders fan, but I bought a Raiders hat just to get this guy's autograph.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was living in Oregon at the time, and I came
Oh.
back to visit for spring break, and then that's when they gave it to me.
If I'm not mistaken, I think
That's
he
really
was a
cool, man.
linebacker. I can't remember because I was like 13
Mm.
when he
Bro.
was at Walmart, and it was literally
Chris.
me and my dad just walked in, and my dad sat there and saw him. He's like, "Son," he said, "we're gonna do a sin right now, and I'm buying you a Raiders hat, and you are going to go and get that man's autograph." And I was like, "I don't know who the hell that guy is. I don't
So-
want to walk up and ask him for a signature."
So let's see here. David pulled it up.
It's Jerry. Okay, Jerry. Good.
Gary
Because
Rob-
I was hearing Jeremy, and I'm like, there's no Jeremy, but
yeah,
there's
I think
a Jerry.
it's Jerry Robinson.
Yeah,
on
it's
the bottom.
Jerry
It's on the
Robinson.
bottom of the screen.
Oh, right
So-
there. Oh my god.
He was is
I'm not
a
drunk already, I
linebacker.
swear.
All right, I
There
had
you
that
go.
right with the
He was
linebacker.
what?
Linebacker.
He played for 13 seasons during the 1970s, 80s, and 90s. He was chosen in the first round of the 1979 NFL Draft, and he played professionally for the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Raiders.
Tim, you know what? I'm gonna smack your ass next time I see you just for that right there. Zoom it. I get your
was
passive
zooming in.
aggressive ain't just like
I was zooming in on the necklace here. I don't know if you can see the mouse. I didn't even.
Gary Robinson, bro. Like, yeah, I see it now, okay? Oh god. That's badass though. Thanks for looking that up.
Sure. I also have his
Thank you,
NFL
Dave.
statistics real
Played
quick.
through the 70s to the 90s?
Yeah. He had
Damn.
14 sacks,
Damn.
12 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns as a linebacker
12 interceptions?
That's
Holy
BA.
shit.
in 13 seasons. So that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Almost-
That's not bad. at
Almost
all.
won a season.
I really wish I still had that Raiders hat. All right, John or Chris.
Yeah, bro.
I see this
Ah.
very old Budweiser bottle.
Yep. I got that from my aunt. They I thought it was really cool. So they gave it to me because I was helping them out with moving some stuff, and they just didn't know what to do with it. And I don't know what year it's from, but my great grandfather collected beers and stuff like that. He had like a big fat Budweiser beer collection, and they were all unopened. And that was one of the beers that they got from him before he passed away. I don't know what happened to the other ones. I would really like to have some more.
All right, I do gotta just say, I
I have to
fucking
ask.
love.
Yeah, I have to
love
ask.
the gingerbread Iron Man.
Where did that come from? It looks
And
It's
the
a pop,
end game.
I think.
Yeah,
My-
they made a line during Christmas. Of,
Really?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have a bunch of gingerbread Avengers like ones.
That
They
Yeah.
sold them at GameStop. I think our GameStop still has, I think, the Spider-Man and the Captain
Wait,
America
whoa,
one
what? They have a gingerbread Spider-Man?
and Captain America
Oh,
one.
wow, dude. That's weird.
I also love the Iron Man in-game little statue. you
Yeah,
have
that
as well.
one. I like that one. That's my favorite.
I
And
still
then we
cry.
obviously see all the marijuana paraphernalia here in the background. as
Oh,
well.
and
Oh,
I
how did
got
that-
that
how
same
did
Dutch
that
Bro
get
sticker,
there?
brother. I got
How
that
did-
same Dutch Bro sticker.
And we'll
Oh, yeah.
conclude Chris's childhood collection here with the Raiders Gnome and Budweiser King of Beers.
it was
Is
for
that a cookie jar? It
no,
should be.
no, it's just a little gnome.
That's
But-
kinda-
For
my
you,
dad-
John. For you.
But that Budweiser, it's a beer tap. It's, what are they called?
Budweiser.
Handle, and it was from some bar in Oakland that my uncle gave to me.
That's sick,
That
bro.
is cool.
I've
Yeah.
never seen. Is that up in your room?
Yeah, I have.
I
It's
never
on my
noticed
shelf.
that. That's cool. You got
Yeah.
that vanilla crown. How was that, by the way?
It was good. I liked it.
Vanilla
I'm
crown was
not really
good?
a big
Yeah.
fan of like the flavored crowns all that much, but that one was alright. It was just really sweet.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
yeah. Every flavored alcohol is like too damn sweet.
Yeah.
All right, it's your boy. I have given you your points for your childhood collectibles. Those were very nostalgic and very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty much all I had. Some of it was childhood and some of it was recent.
Boss Foss, if you may, please dive into your collection.
My collection. So I have a lot of collectibles that are in storage because I am like 200 to 300 miles away from where the rest of my stuff is. But, and I'm going to share my screen of my collection.
I swear to God, if
This
it's
is-
the tooth. Swear to
No,
God,
no.
if it's the okay.
No, it's not.
I was like, I swear to God, if it's the teeth picture, you get like
Uh.
5 bonus points because that would have been a very good psych out right there.
It's
That
just
would
a
have been, but
it's
no.
just a zoom in of a butthole, bro. Just a hairy ass butthole.
No.
John's
So
hairy ass.
these are going to be
Oh, yeah,
collectibles that I
okay, there you go.
actively have in the house right now.
Those are what?
So these three we actually just got from Disneyland when we went in November for or just around Thanksgiving.
So you said that red one's a piranha.
It
what
is
you-
a piranha, yes.
And
Yeah,
what
so
are
we-
these? Shot glasses?
No,
Or-
God no. These
They look
things
big.
are
they
like
like little
the
planners?
piranha one's about this big on my face.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So they're
these
like
are
little
actual
planters
like
or something, huh?
Huh?
Little pots. You could probably
No.
put little plants in them. That'd be cool.
Yeah, you could, but no, we got our drinks out of these.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I had a slushy, alcoholic slushy in my piranha.
You got those with drinks?
Yeah, these
you
were
get 'em at
cups.
Disney
These
World.
are cups. Yeah.
Those are fucking sick.
John, we gotta go to Disneyland.
I got
I know. I've wanted to go to Disneyland since I was like 5 years old, dude.
I got the zombie head and the piranha from Trader Sam's, which is just outside downtown Disney. And then the porg is from Oga's Cantina in Disneyland itself.
That's cool.
Sick, bro. I gotta make sure to get me some of those when I go.
You mean when we go?
When we go.
That'll be our group.
Are we just going with a big old group of people? We should, dude.
We should. We all put in for like a week stay. Me, you, Chris, David, if he wants to go, all of the guys. We'll make a big old nerdgasmic trip out of it. We'll take
Yeah, man.
we'll take
Stand in line
Disneyland
for
by
12
storm.
hours.
We'll
honestly,
have to talk about it, for
Honestly,
sure.
I would say absolutely, but if I go to Disneyland without my son, he would hate me for the rest of his life because of that, dude. Because I know I'd hate my dad if he's like, "Hey, bitch, I'm going to Disneyland and you're staying with grandma."
Bye.
So
What are these
I'll never
apart from
forget
your
this.
2 Nintendo Switches?
yeah, so those Nintendo Switches. This is actually something that we just brought back out of storage. We bought a new record player, and these are actually all the records that we have in the house.
Oh, that's so
Tron
cool.
Legacy.
So we have
Tron Legacy.
Tron Legacy.
Love
We
that
have
album, bro.
we have a few
Love it.
21 Pilots ones, a few Mayday Parade.
I see Guardians of the Galaxy.
Katie has been getting
Really?
her Taylor Swift one.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I have Guardians of the Galaxy, When Nightmare Before Christmas, Beetlejuice the musical.
Bro.
There's a My Chemical Romance, and then
Is it,
it's very hard to see, and I'm going to zoom in, but right here is actually the Cuphead record.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so I forget how I ended up getting it. I think I went to the Red Bluff GameStop, and they just had an extra one, and he's like, "Yeah, here, just go ahead, take it." So I think I had two. I don't know what happened to the other one.
I
Oh,
see you have
shit, you got
Beetlejuice,
blur-
too.
You got
I
blurry
couldn't read
face.
that until you zoomed in. You got the Beetlejuice freaking.
Yeah, Beetlejuice
Wow.
the musical,
And
and
then
then
Before Christmas. I love that. That's my favorite.
and then there's the Taylor Swift ones,
I see you
and
get
then
21 Pilots, Blurry Face.
oh, actually, there is an old record in here, and it's kind of hard to see, but it is right in front of My Chemical Romance right here. It's from 1983, and it's the Star Trek original soundtrack.
Damn, John, that's like your mid-childhood right there.
Oh, shut the fuck up. So yeah, we pulled it out and we had it in because we put all the records together, and we're looking at it like, wait, did you buy this? No, did you buy this? I don't think so. So we checked the date, and on the record it says 1983.
There it is.
So this is actually currently above the camera, but I don't want to undo the camera. The only bottle that's it's in the picture. I was gonna say the only bottle that's not in the picture is this Nuka-Cola bottle that's right here, but it is in the picture. It's just backwards. So this is kind of a collage of some of the collectibles I have. On the right here, I have the Persona 5 Royal Collector's Edition for the PS4. This came out during COVID. I have honestly, something I really hold dear is this card was made by my wife for my birthday.
Aww.
This is a light right here. It has a bunch of different characters on it. And then also there's a candle right here that's Persona. It's a little bit hard to see. This is not Persona related, but it is Disneyland related. Behind this Fallout bobblehead is the Coca-Cola soda bottle from Disneyland.
I was like, if I'm not mistaken, I think
Ryunn, Ryunn got me one of them.
And then I have one for Brian as well. That's the Sprite that's in the other house.
So
yes, dude. I like the Loki Sylvie pops too. You got right there. That's bad.
Oh, I hadn't gotten to that, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm waiting.
I thought I missed it.
No, I'm still working from right to left.
I was kind of fiddle farting around. My bad.
The other
I'm
thing
waiting for you to get to the thing on top of that because that's the one thing you've collected that I was so adamantly pissed off that you got because I love it.
Oh, on top of Loki and Sylvie, yeah, I'll get there. I thought you were talking about the painting that Katie made.
Yeah, I'm so pissed off. Love never changes.
That my wife made. Yeah, my wife made that.
You don't have Tim like creeping up in the back of the heart, just like peeking overlooking.
So right where the mouse is currently next to the Nuka-Cola bottle is the Ghost of Tsushima Collector's Edition. Now, I bought this before I actually had a PS4 because I was working at GameStop at the time, and I saw it and I thought, you know what, this looks really sick. I want it just for the Collector's Edition, but I'd be more than happy to play the game once I actually have the PlayStation. And inside is the samurai mask. Forgive me for reaching up.
It's okay, you just disappeared into the void and nothingness.
So, I don't know if you guys can see it all that well.
Kinda, yeah.
But it is the mask from the game.
Sick.
Yeah.
What?
So adamantly pissed off because I fucking love it.
But
I'd put it on, but my face would instantly disappear.
And I really want to play that game. I haven't played it yet.
Same. I've been wanting to play Ghost of Tsushima, especially since they announced they
PS5, right?
They did.
PS4, PS5, yeah. The director's cut will have all the DLC.
Is it PlayStation only? Is that how?
PlayStation only. It's made by Sucker Punch.
I thought so. I want to get it, dude.
And they're working on a sequel.
Cool.
They are working on a sequel. Good. And the other thing is Ghost of Tsushima's multiplayer.
Oh, really? Yeah, it is. And Mark Hamill is the narrator.
I didn't know that part.
Shit.
Yeah, I forgot that
I'll put the mask up in a little bit.
Mark Hamill is the narrator.
So
he makes everything better, dude.
I gotta move you guys real quick. Obviously, you guys were talking about the Loki and Sylvia pop, which are from the Loki TV series,
Yup.
where
Which
they actually are like holding hands.
oh my god, have you guys? I know, Tim. I'm sorry you haven't seen it, but have anybody seen the Loki season 2 finale? Yeah. Damn.
Yep. And then we also finished What If, so I strongly recommend watching that one too.
Yeah. So
And then
y'all need to watch it.
sure,
It's good.
Tim talked about getting the game cover pops. So right next to the Loki and Sylvia is actually ours, which is Sora from Kingdom Hearts. All right.
Great
So like I
name,
said, this is located directly above my computer right now. This is the pop wall that is located directly behind me, above my closet.
Damn.
My first pops are actually hidden.
I fucking love the Lego
Right here.
pops.
So
Or
I my first two pops are Tali and Garrus from Mass Effect. And then it kind of just got morphed into, I ended up getting Han Solo from Loot Crate. The wife bought me the Batman.
That's a
one.
pixelated Batman.
Yeah, it's a pixelated Batman.
Oh my god.
And then yeah, so it just blew up from there. I had a mini collection of like 13 to 15 pops by the time I moved in here.
I love the Mr.
And then
Mime
Katie
one.
had about
That's
10 to
cool.
15.
You're not even gonna mention the pops I gave you?
I was getting there, but yeah. So we have a massive amount of pops, and then the pops that Tim gave me was just Joker, actually,
No, I gave you Arsene as
and
well.
Arsene. Oh, and then the one that the camera was blocking is the Master Chief for the 20th anniversary.
What is that? What is that Iron Man? Is that zombies?
That's
This one right here?
Midnight Suns.
Is
That's
that
Midnight
Midnight
Suns one.
Suns? What?
That was, dude. You should have been talking to me when I was working at GameStop. We had a box of those
God.
that we couldn't sell because they're not actually in our system, and we had to give them away for pre-orders.
Really?
So we ended up just like, okay, well, here, you can have a couple. So I asked Tim, and I think Tim ended up with one because I
No.
think I gave, no.
No.
I don't know who ended up with the other, but I had grabbed a couple of Iron Man, and
I should
I kept
really
one, and I thought I gave one to you.
I should really trade you
Cool.
my Joker and the prison outfit, like the bounded Joker with the chains and the prison outfit,
Oh.
or the Midnight Suns Iron Man.
I'll think about it.
Woo!
That's a game
But
I
yeah.
still need to beat.
Same, I'm
So-
on chapter 2.
Yeah, so we have a ton of pops. I bought some pops for Katie of Seraph of the End, which is an anime. I bought her the Marie one from Aristocats.
That was cool. I love
Then
that movie.
this one's going to be located just above my right shoulder.
Damn, for real? You got a helmet?
Yeah, I got the helmet. That one's thanks to Ryunn, actually.
Holy shit.
I think that was your Christmas present last year.
From a couple years ago, yeah.
Oh my god. I
And
love
then
the middle
we have Corpse Bride from we have Victor and Emily from Corpse Bride. We have the Crystal Ship from Breaking Bad, and then the Sanderson sisters. Sorry, I just read Katie's candle and it cracked me up again.
I'm fine.
This is fine.
This is fine.
I'm fine.
And then there's the Mass Effect Steelbook case. And then I didn't take a picture of it, mostly because my room's a mess. But we do still have some more pops that are actually out of sight. They're over there, though. But not in photo. Be right back. Oh, no, he's leaving right as I'm telling everything.
What an ass.
I know.
John loses.
Wow,
a
I
point
said
for-
I'm sorry. Please.
John
excuse me.
loses.
Oh, I didn't
a
hear you.
point. He loses a point for his.
What else? Oh, I have. So some of the other collectibles that I have that are not on display. is I have some flags. I have the new California Republic flag from Fallout. I have the Brotherhood of Steel flag from Fallout. I have the black flag from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So it has the Assassin's Creed symbol with the skull. I want to get the Assassin's Creed 3 one, but I don't want to cough up. I think it was $40 last I saw it. I have the flag from Ghost of Tsushima, which is in a box elsewhere. It, for whatever reason, didn't make it back in the collector's box, which makes me sad. I think there's actually a couple more pops that are still in storage. Yeah.
Does that conclude your collection of pops or your collection that you're showcasing?
It is concluding the ones that I actually have with me or have a picture of. The only other collection that I have is I have somewhere in the realm of like 400 to 500 Hot Wheels.
Okay.
They are in a box. They were at my parents' place, but because my parents moved, they got moved into the basement of my in-laws.
Did you just say Hot Wheels?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How many?
I was about 400.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
Cool, bro.
So to round this podcast out on time here, I just got done tallying up the points, which I'm gonna be very upfront on this. Boss Foss, given the fact that I knew a majority of your collection and the fact that me and you own a lot of the same stuff, I was not really giving you points based on what you had. But we have a three-way tie that was completely unintentional. Everybody everybody has somehow scored, and I'm not making this up. Everybody has somehow scored.
Why is it censored?
Can't see it. It is. It should just be a big old like
stop the screen share real quick.
Along
oh shit, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm not bullshitting. Everybody has earned fuck off. Everybody has earned
So it's a two-way tie now, right?
Wow.
Everybody has earned 14 points.
Huh.
David, being the fact that me and you own a majority of stuff, you weren't getting points on your collectibles because, like, I also own the N7 helmet. We have a lot of the same pops. We have a lot of the same collectibles. Only difference is I also have a Master Chief helmet. I did give you credit on a lot of your chime-ins because you have made me laugh a lot during this episode. And I've been giving you like those like random 1 points because if you look at your list, you have 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 1 just like an ongoing line of just ones where I was like, that was funny. That was funny. That's a good comment. Chris, you've been very quiet this episode, but I did award you a lot of points based on your like collectibles. And same thing with John. John, you had a lot of collectibles in there that I was like, this is worth a lot of points. David, yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I forgot. I have a totally like unintentionally forgotten collection. I have a duffel bag full of Magic the Gathering cards.
Oh, you want to collect Magic the Gathering cards, do you,
Okay,
David?
you know what?
I will go grab the duffel bag if you want. It's in the living room.
Want me to grab all my...
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this right now.
You know what though?
Chris,
Next
do
time
you
you come
collect
up here,
magic
bring
cards?
a deck, bro, so we can
collect,
play that.
Do you collect magic cards, Chris?
This
No.
is for organizing some of my Magic cards.
Oh hell yeah, that's cool.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Tim.
Get that duffel.
I hate you guys because we all.
You want me to go get the duffel bag?
Go get the duffel bag, David. I need proof.
We have a three-way tie. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to break this three-way tie. Because all three of you deserve to be winners for different categories of what this topic was about. Now, as I said earlier, one of the topics was things we wish we could have collected, whether it's as adults or as children. My example was like cosplaying outfits. I would love nothing more than to have like the actual N7 suit of armor to go with my N7 helmet from Mass Effect, or even like Spartan armor, Stormtrooper, like cool ass shit to go to conventions and be like dressed up. I have assassin robes that's kind of in that area, but I've never had a chance to expand upon.
Okay. Sorry, I was gone. I'm back. What's up?
I'm giving you guys a chance for the tiebreaker right now. To break the tie, I want you guys to give me what you wish you could collect if money was not a factor. You get one item. So you can't list a bunch of things. It's the one thing you wish you could collect if money was not an option. We are going to start with you, Boss Foss. Since you're the one to lead us out, I'll have you conclude with what you would choose.
All right, give me a sec. Actually, I'll just show it on camera. But while I'm briefly thinking about what I would collect, Sir John.
It was just gonna get up. What's up?
This is my duffel bag of magic cards.
There we go. There we go. How did I not know already that you played Magic? Why was this never brought up before?
Hang on.
That's so
I'm not
weird.
entirely. I'm not sure.
That's weird.
It's not a hidden fact. It just
I know.
don't talk about it.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I have heard that you do, but I really don't remember.
If money wasn't an object and I had the storage space for it, I would love to collect flags.
Like,
so I have 3 flags. Yeah, flags. So I know it's weird, mostly for the storage space.
That's not weird. It's interesting though.
A lot of people collect tapestry. I think flags would be under tapestry.
Yeah,
I believe so. Because I have the NCR, I have the black flag, and then I mentioned that I was wanting to get that one flag. But I also would love to get like band flags. There's Pink Floyd's The Wall, they have a flag.
Mm-hmm.
There's designs that I'm thinking of that I'm like, I would love to see that on a flag. I don't need to fly the flag, just display it somewhere. So I would probably end up having like a wall of just flags that are just like pinned to the wall.
All right, that is a very interesting choice.
That'd be really cool, dude. Like pick a wall, and then like do the whole wall, and then kind of like up on the ceiling, like halfway, fucking boom, just kind of like cover it all in flags, bro. Let me see.
Yeah.
ItsYaBoi. We're gonna go to you next.
DJ, spin that shit.
It sounds a little dumb, but I used to do it when I was a kid, and I wish that I continued doing it as I got older. But going to the coast in Oregon, I loved collecting seashells that I would find on the beach. I fucking loved it, and I found some really cool, not just like the small little goofy ones, like the ones that are all nice and colored and they all look beautiful and different shapes and sizes. I love that shit, And I used to have kind of like one of the boxes that John has. I used to have one, and it was full of just cool seashells, and I don't know what happened to them, man.
That's badass.
Yeah, I like that. I used to walk up and down the beach with my mom and just sit there all day and pick out really cool seashells and stuff. Enjoyed it. I miss doing it.
That is very interesting as well. Mr. Retro, will you conclude?
I got a comment. I got a comment on Chris's
seashells.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Crescent City, bro?
When I was real little.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
You should definitely go back there, dude. It's so fucking cool. And they have like an aquarium that I mean fucking Timbo went with me. We went to camp in Crescent City at the Redwoods.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah, dude. It was so nice.
Sharing a
And,
tent with all that Vaseline, just
Yeah.
fondest memory.
Oh my god. Oh, you remember those people that were camping next to us, bro?
Oh
that
my
couple-
god, yeah.
We were
I
all playing cards,
remember.
dude. It's just like, oh, oh my. You know what's going on over there.
We're just
Anyway,
like,
sorry. Uh,
retro.
anyway,
What would be the one thing you could collect if money was not an option?
if money was it would be paintings. I love paintings. I was gonna really quick grab a couple, if you don't mind, if you guys can just kind of chit chat for a second.
Sure.
I'm gonna grab a couple paintings that I have. That's one thing that I forgot to mention that I do want to start collecting is paintings, because I have a couple that are really, really good that I like, at least. And then I don't know, it's really cool because you just feel different things when you look at paintings. You know, it can stir up a lot of different emotions
Oh yeah.
when you really like take the time to kind of look at something and like study it. And
All right.
it's crazy. It's really
Go
crazy.
grab your painting real quick.
I'll
Go
be
grab
right
it
back.
quick.
I'll be right back.
So,
So,
Tim, I saw you making a face
Problem.
when I grabbed the tube.
Rob, yes, I didn't know what was in your tube, and I wanted to know what you unsheathed. Here's the problem. I need to change my grading criteria because the bonus points for this topic was based on how well you surprised me. So we have another fucking tie because it was either 1 point or 2 points. You got 1 point if I was kind of able to predict what you were gonna say or in the general area. 2 points if you surprised me. So we got another tie between Chris and John now. Because seashells honestly surprised me. I was not like expecting that. Flags I kind of was expecting because you already have a collection of flags. And then paintings is something that actually surprised me about John because it just kind of came left field.
Did it surprise you? For real?
So yes. So show us
shit.
your painting.
All right. So this one I really, really love. I got it for my mom because she likes orangey hold on, let me turn this bright ass light off quick. That'll help with the
So you have some straight up abstract art because it's not like paintings of.
I know.
Hmm.
So hopefully the light will be a little better. So this is just like can you guys see it kind of?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
see it well.
Yeah. So yeah, I like this one. It's just got a lot of different colors in it. It's more copper and red, kind of silvery tones. I got this from my mom. But at the where was it? It used to be called the End Up. It's a bar, the one by Subculture. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, those brothers that own like Firehouse and all that. One of them paints, and these are his.
Hmm.
This one, yeah. And I was like, I had a good buzz, dude. I went to the bar and I was like looking around at all the paintings and shit, and these ones just really stood out to me. But this one, let's see. How do I have it?
I honestly feel it though because I have a friend who did this painting and I was like in a really depressed mood one day and it was a painting.
Mhm.
I have it in my storage boxes. David's seen it before, but it's like a pure black painting, but in the middle of it there's like a bear that's also black, but it's illuminated lightly by light.
Oh wow.
And I don't know what it was. I was just going through Snapchat and I saw it and immediately messaged her and I was like, I'll give you $40 right now for that.
Hmm.
And then just literally bought it off of her. And I used
That
to
would've
have it
took
hanging
10.
up all the time. So
Hell
I
yeah.
completely understand the like if money was not an issue, paintings. and stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of goes with tapestry as well.
yeah.
But
This one's really cool. I'll
fuck
hold it
you,
up a little
David.
bit. I'll kind of like go up a little bit, like kind of slow so you can see it.
I
But
do
this
like
one-
this one. a
This
bit
one's my
better than the
favorite.
other. Yeah, I was gonna say
This
I
one's
like
my
that one.
favorite, dude. I love this one.
I've always really liked paintings like
And it's
that.
cool because it's funny because what caught my eye, it's really freaking weird. Let me see if I can see it. So right here, it looks like there's like a fuck. I don't know. That glare's bad. I can't see it. But anyway, this one's my favorite, and that's what I would collect is different canvas paintings and just think because I know they can get very pricey.
Oh yeah, especially for like no
And
offense
so if
to
money
the art
wasn't an object,
community.
I would definitely collect art, different kinds of art. Not just paintings though, but like I don't know, like statues and shit, art in general.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So-
I totally understand that.
I don't know
Bam.
if you caught this part, John, as you're walking away, but
Yeah.
I was grading the bonus points on a criteria of how well you surprised me. If
Oh.
I was able to kind of predict what you were going to say, you got 1 point. If you shocked me, you got 2 points. The issue with that, here you go, David, return the favor for you. The issue with that is we now have another tie between you and Chris. So,
Mm.
So now we
break
just need
this
to meet
tie.
up and box it out, right?
All right.
Yes.
Alright.
Settle this on UFC or
If-
what?
Okay.
To end
ahead.
this tie, I am going to ask if money was not an option, what childhood thing do you wish you could have collected?
Mm.
So the answer to this is going to be vastly different, being the fact that you guys both grew up in a different time era. So I am looking for something specific for both of you. And the closest person who could get what I am looking for will get the 2 points, whereas the other will get the 1. David, to make sure I am not being a dick here and like being biased, I am going to message you right now on what I'm looking for.
All right. While you're doing that, I will reveal what I took out of the two. So, from my Magic collection, which was there was a white tube that said Inked Gaming. This is what Katie made for me.
Oh, that is sick.
So
Sweater?
this
Is it a
no,
sweater?
it's
What
a
am
game
I
map.
seeing?
If I
No,
can get it to
Yeah, the
No.
camera's really. It looked.
Yeah.
It was funny because it was like blurring it out in the shape of a sweater. It was like two arms. Oh, there it is. Damn, that's
That
cool.
is pretty cool.
So
Yeah,
this
David?
is my game mat for when I play Magic.
Wow, that's so cool.
So, David, look at your phone, and I want you to look at the criteria on how I'm going to be judging. You will also help me decide whether or not their answer is relatively close to what their thing is. If you have any questions, because I know Chris is a little ambiguous, I could clarify a little bit more. John, we will start with you this week.
No, I don't want
So,
to start.
If they manage to
Get relatively close to what I sent you, they get 2 points.
okay,
Chris,
So, John.
please lead.
All
lead
right,
the-
fine. Chris, childhood collectible, if money was not a factor, what would it be?
So, like, what do you mean by like in the fact that like
Anything you could have
stuff that you-
collected, anything in the world that you could have collected as a child if money was not a factor. So it could
Mm.
be a possessional item like a toy, comics, books, clothing, anything like that, or it could be something that didn't have money at all, like bottles, rocks, whatever.
like I wish I would've kept
Anything
a
in
lot
the
of my
world.
wish I would have kept a lot of my old CDs. I had a bunch of good, like, nice CDs. Eminem, 50 Cent, fucking, like NWA, and had some Ghetto Boys, and like a lot of that cool stuff. And I mainly got it from my sisters, passing them down to me. That's why I listen to a lot of old school rap. You know, listen to it when I was younger. You know, just stuff like that. You know, nothing like particular. I'm not much of a collector all that
Materialistic,
much.
possessional person.
Bullshit. No, it's playing.
All right, Retro,
Love this
your
guy.
turn. What would be your
All right.
childhood
All right.
collectible
Actually,
thing?
CDs was a good answer. That's what I was thinking of. I
Well,
was
you
really
can't take
thinking,
his
like,
answer, so pick something
well, you
different.
know what? I can fucking answer however I want to answer, Mister.
Well,
Right?
in terms of
So-
these points, answer differently, or else you. Okay.
All right, so here we go. When I was like 10, 11, something like that. Fuck, how old was I? I was like 10 when Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace came out. My dad and my stepmom, dude, bought me like every single fucking toy that came out in like a series.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened every single one of them and played with them and just fucking thrashed them and dude, just like they were just, just any other toy, bro, that I've ever had my entire life.
What kind of toys were they?
Bless America. That is one of the biggest regrets I ever have.
So,
because
What kind of toys were they, John?
they were action figures, like
Okay.
the good size action figures. They came, every single one of them came with like a little like a chip, like a little freaking plastic dog tag chip.
Mm-hmm.
And they bought me these those little Jedi little things they had in episode 1, little communicators.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, they were like this, it was like that, but like this big. And you could take those little chips that came with every single one of the action
And
figures.
it had voice lines in them.
And you could scan it multiple times, and it had different lines from the movies of those characters.
Oh,
That's
that
sick.
is so cool.
Okay.
So-
it was like the
As-
coolest shit.
do you
dude,
want me to
back
say
in
it,
the
Tim?
day.
I
don't
will
even
go
know.
ahead and explain it because I have made
Perfect.
a decision.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
be very
hold on,
clear,
let me
no-
finish. I regret opening every single one of those. I wish I would have kept them. I wish I would have kept them all closed and just cherished what I had and kept them and then like sold them or like even gave them to my kids, kept them in mint condition and gave them to my son and just tell him, dude, like sell these when you're like 30, 40 years old. Just sell these, bro, and you'll be set for life, dude.
so
So, boom.
in a bizarre turn of events, you both managed to answer exactly how I messaged to David.
So you continued to be
And
tied.
there is another
So you guys
two-way
are still tied.
tie.
John,
So,
you can
what?
have it. You
Can
can
I-
fucking
can I
have
just-
it. This
as-
Can I
is
just,
preposterous.
you know what? No, don't you
As
say
so-
what I was just gonna say, Chris.
What? What?
I mean,
What?
I was just gonna say, I would like to be the big man.
The, yeah,
and
yeah,
give
you are a
this
big
one
man.
to Grass Smoke a dude.
No, hey, listen,
No,
Buckaroo.
it's
I
your
give it. I
boy.
give it to you. You can fucking have it. I don't want it.
so,
Gentlemen.
So, for
Whoa,
all of
that-
our
that fool just
lis-
called me Buckaroo.
for all of our
Gentlemen,
I
please let him finish.
digress. For all of our listening viewers out here who can't see the looks on our faces, to see both Boss Foss and I sitting there rubbing our eyes together. There is a very frustrating moment here as I must now pick one of you two to be the winner of this episode because we are definitely out of time. We're going over, so I'm not going to have a second tiebreaker. The vote is in. That was what the ding was just now.
Mhm.
I'm very sorry, but this is who I was going to pick in the first place too on certain criteria, which would have been a little unfair. But the episode is going to Mr. Retro.
Yeah, let's go, my man.
Yeah.
Solely because Retro did talk a little bit more during this episode. Chris, you were very quiet, and Chris, you don't have a camera on you. so it is impossible for our viewers that are viewing on the channel to see you, to gauge an emotional reaction and everything else that we do in
I
the physical bit.
apologize.
It's all good. We're still setting you up. We're still getting you there. So Retro, as Victor, can you please
You
give
better
a
apologize,
victory?
boy.
Can you give a
It's a-
victory speech for us here?
A victory
conclude.
speech.
Yep, conclude it out.
Let's just
victory
say I
speech.
really enjoyed this episode. It was fun. It was interactive. We all got to learn a little bit more about each other, and it was really good. I enjoyed myself, and I'm sure we all enjoyed it. Kind of getting a little, view into everybody's addictions and obsessions and.
Oh, we were
collection.
supposed to talk about what we were collecting if we're addicts. That would have been straight
Oh,
up a crystal motel over there. That, or what is it? The crystal shuttle. What do you have over there?
Crystal
David?
shuttle. Yeah, dude, I know.
I saw.
Oh,
I'm not
the
gonna
crystal
lie.
I
ship?
saw that and I'm
Yeah.
like,
I saw that pop and I
So
was like,
bad.
okay, David gets 2 points for that because
That,
that
that was one. That was one I was
Oh,
telling you guys
shit,
about. That
yeah,
was the one that was like $300, but it dropped in price.
what?
Well, regardless, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching or viewing. Again, you could watch our reactions. All of us kind of tick each other off with little hand gestures and facial reactions mimicking one another on the NerdgazmicGoodfellas YouTube channel. Or you could listen to this audibly in any of your podcast streaming devices like Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, and all the other good shit. Congratulations to Mr. Retro for being the second winner of this season. We look forward to seeing your episode next week. Thank you, ItsYaBoi, for joining us in this episode. I know we unfortunately missed you in last week, and very happily that you watched the episode and legit.
So we may have just talked a little bit of shit, you know.
You know what, man? You know what? I love you guys. It's okay. I will always support.
We love you too,
This
man.
channel, man.
I still don't know you, but
I'm glad.
I love
you
you
know
too, man.
what, David? He's a good guy, dude. You like him. I'm glad he became.
Oh, you're just drunk. Yeah, just
I am a
drunk.
little drunk,
Yeah,
but I'm glad.
fucking
we
drunk.
should probably get off before.
I will probably see and talk to you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.